Hey everybody, Al Puglisi Trains with the three amigos, Andre and Alex, and this is Andre, and Alex is way back there, and I'm on the lounge at Gilbert's Gulch.
Yeah, we're lounging at the Gulch.
This is rough. This is rough.
Can you imagine? I mean, I've had so many people comment in, man, you guys have a good time. Yeah, we are having a good time. Howard's upstairs building a structure. But we're down here trying to run some trains. So what do we have on the main line?
Well, I brought a C&O 210-4 T1 Texas, custom brass, imported it from Dai Young back in the early 80s, and from what Howard says, he says it's a beast because the boiler's wide, and we had to do some track alterations.
Right, because it kept grabbing trees and shrubs that other locomotives have never touched.
I just put the vacuum away. You just put the ink and alcohol away, and
I just cleaned my fingers from scraping shrubbery off with my bare hands and fingers and fingernails.
Well, who's holding the chisel? Because we had that too. So
I
we had
was.
to do some work.
Right.
So it's good.
And then we also have my it's featured a week or two ago. We have my Broadway Limited Paragon 3 NWY 6B that Bill Garvin graciously sold me.
Right.
And we wanted to give it a change of scenery, and we're putting it through its paces around the famous Paramount division here on Howard's layout.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to categorize this as an episode of Andre Runs, even though it's Andre and Alex.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm not running because I have to film. So
plug in.
So Andre, who made this?
Yeah, so this imported by Custom Brass, Dai Young.
Okay.
Manufactured it back in the early 80s, and frankly, I don't brag too much about it, but I found it on eBay.
Right.
And the guy had a great price on it, but I bought it strictly because of the paint job, and the price was right, and I figured Tom could do his magic, and he did, and we got the conversion made, and she should be pretty good shape.
Man, it's a C&O T1 Texas class
210-4.
And this came before the J1 Penzi, correct?
It did. This was made. The real ones were made at the Lima foundry, and back in 1930.
Okay.
And they expanded and made it bigger and more powerful. And then Pennsylvania Railroad came in about 10 years later and ordered the same prototype, and then they did their version, yeah.
Which is the J1.
The J1. And
this thing, Howard said, this particular brass import is the only one out there with the actual really wide boiler.
That's what he said. That's correct. It's not the first 210-4 that was ever made. That was we suspect that was the Santa Fe, but this one was made bigger, and Custom Brass actually got the dimensions right. Yeah. When they had it manufactured by Dai Young.
And our friend Tom Matty put these flickering firebox in.
Yeah, the engine's heavy. There was a lot of weight in the front, and he was able to worm his way with the wires for the lantern and the headlight, and finished it off. And then he did some cosmetic repairs, and she's really nice. I'm really happy, and you know, everybody's concerned about what they get on eBay, but right. If you buy it for the right reasons and you deal with people that are reputable, you really don't have an issue.
Right.
You're covered. And
these are the chicken cars that Howard has scratched, Bill.
Yep. Those are very, very unique.
Actually, I don't see any chickens. They think they got What's in the Trap.
Yeah,
they must have been.
Yeah, they sold What's in the Trap bottle.
Yeah, we did unload it. What's in the Trap, and you know, What's in the Trap is a franchise. They've got 3 locations on the Piermont, so they need a lot of chicken.
And we're just painting these beautiful cars, and then the main line. So Andre is stuck in the main line, and Alex is behind him, impatiently waiting to proceed in a Y6, again, that Bill Garvin graciously sold him. This caboose is just beautiful. And then, how you doing?
Doing good.
And let's see, it's a Y6 precision scale. No,
Broadway Limited Paragon 3 Y6B.
This is the one that we talked about with the sound. And she was done with a pastel weathering that Bill Garvin did following Howard's videos on the channel. So, all right, man, let's get the trains running on the main line. I mean, we got a crowd here. I don't know if the crowd is because of the trains. No, the crowd is because of the girls.
Yep.
It is not because of the trains.
It says the hell with the train back
The
there.
hell with the trains.
We're feasting on the flesh.
What's that? Let me move back over here.
Beautiful contest.
Yeah, and it's a pretty little area. This is Dembeck.
Yep.
A town called Dembeck. And we're going to go back over to the beginning of... There's a gory defeated car from what could have been series cars that we found. We threw in. And we're back with the...
Get some new cords.
Back with the T1. Let's blow the whistle and rock and roll with this thing. It's coming up on Gilbert's Gulch. This is going to be the second big engine of the day going over Gilbert's Gulch. It's been a while since we've run some big steam on top of Gilbert's Gulch, which is this here. And the noise you hear is Alex's locomotive behind it. We'll catch that in a moment. Let's go see what's coming up on our rear end. Alright, we got this Y6 coming now. Let's hear the whistle on this thing. Is he going to proceed?
Mm-hmm. It's still a little far on to the main line, so we're going to head right out where Andre's going.
Okay. My friend Bill did a nice job weathering this with pastels. Let's pause this and go see where the T1 is. Well, folks, even though we've got a green light here, something's going on the main line. So the T1 is going to sit idle just for a moment until we figure out what's happening and we get some stuff out of the way, and then we will proceed with this beautiful Texas class locomotive. Well, we keep it real on the channel, and what happened was that the freight car separated somehow, and the caboose never quite cleared, half the train never quite cleared Gilbert's Gulch, and the crew has gotten out of the caboose, and they're blabbing amongst themselves, and this guy's mad, and he's pissed off, and he's yelling, and this guy over here is laughing. Oh, anyway. As soon as the locomotive comes back and hooks up and we find out what's wrong, probably a bad coupler, we'll be on our way to clear the main line so Alex can proceed with his Y6B. Well, folks, there she goes backwards to retrieve some of her cars. And when she grabs them, we'll be rock and rolling. Well, we've got a green signal light now on the main to get across Gilbert's Gulch. And let's get that Y6. Let's get it out of here. You can kill the bell. Nice cold freight here. I'll give you a pan shot. All right, let's go back and catch her going over Gilbert's Gulch. Oh. Through the trees. On her way to Mac. Let's go see where Andre is with his locomotive. Well, ooh, look at her come through. Beautiful. Let's slow her down there. Hold on, let's see what's going on at the grade crossing. There's a truck and an issue going on with these trucks. Let's see what's happening. There we go. A little issue with the crossing guard. Keeping it real. All right, away she goes. Man, that's pretty. Here comes Alex with his Y6 heading toward UB Poopin. There goes Andre in the T1. And off she goes, folks. Thanks for watching. If you like the channel, please hit the subscribe button. We need subscribers. Tell friends, and it's free to subscribe. Spread the word.